Why, hello there. My name is Freckris, and welcome back to Let's Play Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable. Stanley's Stanley Parable of Stanley's. And I'm going to go basically jump off of the thing.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. This was not the correct way to
So,
the meeting
you'll
room,
see me
and
jumping
Stanley knew it
to my
perfectly well.
death, probably.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow.
Wow.
Yes. This
Coffee.
room.
That's what I need.
What a beautiful, but eager to get back to business, Stanley
And then
took the
after
first
this
open
one,
door on his left.
I might actually take the first open door on my left. We'll see. But
Stanley was so bad at following
I'm gonna
directions,
fall off
it's
first.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
let's just fall off here. Whee!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh. We're not gonna actually finish that voice cue. There's another in there. Okay, well maybe I can jump
All
on a
his
truck or
co-workers
something.
were gone. What could it mean?
We'll see. We'll
Stanley
see.
decided
We'll
to go to the
see.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
And of course,
The
by
lounge
next
was
time, I didn't mean
sublime,
this time,
a
I
work
meant
of art.
next
What was but eager
train
to
of
get
thought.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Obviously. So, let's see if I
Stanley
can
was
jump
so
down on
bad
a
at following
truck or
directions,
something.
It's incredible he
Can I
wasn't
push
fired
some
years
boxes?
ago.
No, I can't push boxes. Why would I push boxes? Alright, maybe if I land on a truck? I don't know what that would do. Oh, maybe these boxes here? Let's try the boxes. Huh.
But in
Nope,
his eagerness
okay.
to prove that he was in control of the
Oh yeah, and I forgot to pick up the phone. Hold on. This train of thought, then I'll pick up the phone, and then I'll take the door on the left. Don't judge
soft
me.
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Whether what?
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there, just a kind of, tingle.
Different narration.
But
Okay.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to
okay.
prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Huh. So I can't really go down there. I think that's what I'm being told. Stop killing yourself. Got it.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
But eager
sorry.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I guess I'm gonna go answer
Stanley
that
was so bad at following
phone.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look,
can't
Stanley, I
do
think perhaps
anything.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
Nothing really closer.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
Okay. Bright light. Got it. It's in the script. Oh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Whoa.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
Okay,
Come
that's why
inside.
that number is
Let me
creepy.
show you what's really going on here. Sorry,
Whoa.
but you're in my story now.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why my number was this apartment number, which, my wife... Why would my wife also have my employee number? This is a weird room.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh. Good morning, employee 427. Press H on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Please press L.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home.
Oh.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press C to watch TV.
And so he began to
I can't watch
fantasize about his
TV.
own job.
There's a clock there.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press E to spend time with the boys?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to
The
two
boys.
open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered
My
what lay
bros.
behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Biloo. 7? 7.
As he wandered through
Oh,
this
God.
fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
My punishment
Down
for
another
saying
was a
no.
yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press 8 to tell your kids a
It
story.
was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again.
I have a lamp.
And then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end. that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press O to tell your wife you love her. Says it.
But
No.
there is no answer.
Oh.
How could there possibly
It was the
be?
letter O.
In reality,
not
all
the number
he's doing
O.
is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he
My wife
spends
is gone
here,
now.
the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
8.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. J to be at work in the morning. Oh, I'm sure nothing else will happen if I just don't do it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press 9 to question nothing. I need to question everything. Like, why is there a lamp there? Why are my lights not working? Why would I replace the lights not working with a lamp? It's dumb, I'd complain. Go to HR or whatever.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe.
And I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I...
I died. So I press buttons until eternity and then I die. Alright. Well. Oh, I'm stuck. Why was I stuck? That was weird. Well, it's just right there. Maybe that's why I was stuck.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's go back to the office, I guess. I'm sure there'll be something new there. Maybe not. I could just be guessing.
Yet there
Which
was
I
not
am.
a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Not green this time.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
My boss is kinda young, huh? Oh, and he was in the military? Or maybe his son is.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Not listening.
2845.
What was that? 5555? Hmm? That wasn't it, buddy. Don't know what to tell you.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
I stood on a hole. Wish there was more than one button here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Okay. So, walk all the way down this hallway and then go back. Maybe get ridiculed for it. I don't know.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Oh, I need to call the extension. Where's the phone? What's this right angle? I don't know contractor numbers, or, you know, symbols. Wish there was a phone. I could call extension 914. Why can't I read any of this? I wish I could.
Lights rose
I pushed
on
the
an
button
enormous
instead
room
of
packed with
picking up the
television
clipboard.
screens.
Wanted to see if there was any idle chatter in this room. And I could easily slip through there. No killing myself allowed. Except for in that one room. Well, doesn't seem like there's going to be any idle chatter here. I'm going to just go ahead and leave it here. In the next episode, I'll be back in my office and I will try a couple other things. So, thank you very much for joining me. Check out annotations for other videos that I've done. Like, subscribe, comment, and all the other fun stuff in the YouTubes down there. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and my prickly face is out of here. Bye.